I picked Rider because I loved the musical theater program and the scholarships they gave me were great. And I loved the school. And every single time I walked onto campus, I really felt at home and I felt like this is where I belonged. And I was welcomed by everyone I met. And so I just knew it was the right fit for me.
There were a lot of reasons that I wanted to come to Rider. I'd never been to the East Coast. I had no mental image of what the East Coast was like. So I figured, hey, why not? 4 years of my life, if I hate it, I can go home. But I don't hate it. I love it. I could easily see myself staying here for the rest of my life. I wanted to be close to New York City because it's good for publishing. I also wanted to be close to Philly because Philly's really awesome too. My mom grew up in New Hope, Pennsylvania, so we're only about half an hour from there. So it was really just a good balance. I'm in a rural area, but I can get to a suburban area if I want to. So it kind of actually reminds me of where I live at home. It's really nice out here.
Well, I chose Rider because it had a great financial aid package and scholarship, but ultimately it was a perfect fit. It had the right program, it had the right location, and it's just a perfect fit.
Well, I chose Rider basically because it was a new experience for me. Growing up in the Midwest and on the West Coast, I thought that doing something on the East Coast would be beneficial to me. I also chose it primarily because of the swim team. When I came on a recruiting visit, I really enjoyed the team atmosphere and I loved just the general vibe of the campus, and so that's ultimately why I chose Rider.
I picked Rider because I really wanted an environment that was very close-knit and where I would get, a lot of one-on-one time with my professors and really get to know my peers, even if we have different focuses. So I picked Rider for those reasons, yeah.
I chose Rider because it's a great opportunity for my education as my major. Obviously, because I'm on the soccer team, I came here, looked at the school, I really liked it, I really liked the people, so it was a great pick for me.
Everything. I don't think there's a single negative thing that I could say about the location. There's a lot of food, there's shopping, but there's also stables that I can go to ride horses. I'm on the equestrian team, so that was a big part of my life that I was really excited to be able to get back into. Philly is really great. It's like a 30-minute drive straight down 95 and I'm in Philly. It's just really centrally located.
I like how Rider is pretty close to everything. It's a 20-minute drive to Princeton, so you can always take the shuttle system with Rider to go to Princeton or the mall. Also, you can also go up to New York. It's not that far to go up to New York. New York, it's an hour and a half, so they can always catch a train. I find myself going up to New York a lot. So you're pretty much everywhere. You can go to Philly. We're really close to Philly. You have a lot of options.
I love going into New York, so it makes it really easy to get there. It makes it easy going to Philly, and even if I don't want to make a whole train ride out of it, I can go down to Princeton, just walk around when it's warm, and it's beautiful.
Well, I like the fact that it's very close to New York City and Philadelphia. One weekend, my team could go to a Sixers game, and the next weekend I can go into the city with my friends, New York City. And it's just the best of two great cities. Also, you get that suburban vibe, so it's very secluded and very mellow, but at the same time, you can put yourself into, the fast-paced life of the city anytime you want.
Well, I just think being on the East Coast, coming from California, is just really cool. It's different. The atmosphere is, really nice because it's so different from home. It's, green and, scenic, so it's peaceful walking around school. I like it.
To be honest, what I miss most about being home is getting smoothies all the time. I get Jamba Juice all the time at home. I don't really know of any smoothie places in the immediate area, but I would say that Jamba Juice is what I miss most. Every time I go home, one of the first things I do is go get a smoothie at Jamba.
I definitely miss the weather, the nice 75-degree weather every day, especially now that it's snowing and cold outside, and California burritos. I miss them so much.
I miss Mexican food so much, getting burritos and enchiladas and In-N-Out, but mainly the Mexican food.
Well, I miss San Francisco the most. That's my favorite city. I really miss In-N-Out Burger. I remember when I went home for winter break, I had In-N-Out Burger 3 nights in a row, and that did not get old for me.
I miss mostly In-N-Out and good sushi.
Yeah, when it's spring semester, I miss the warm weather. I miss the beaches, In-N-Out, and my friends and family, of course.
I really, really miss good home cooking. I miss good Mexican food and obviously my family, and I really, really miss my dogs.
My biggest piece of advice would be to step a little bit outside of your comfort zone. So when I was a freshman, I spent my first semester in my room every weekend watching Netflix, and I was pretty miserable. And I was really thinking about transferring, and I talked to my mom, and she was like, well, what do you do? And I was like, nothing. So she sat me down and she said, go join a team or apply for a job or something. She was like, just get out of your room. And I did that. And once I started to do that and put myself out there a little bit, I made so many friends. I love my job on campus being a tour guide. I have so many friends from that. I have so many friends from the equestrian team. So I really just have a lot of people to fall back on if I'm ever feeling a little homesick. It's really nice.
My biggest piece of advice would be get involved on campus. Don't just sit in your room. Go do something. Join a club. Go play an intramural sport. Just get out and do something.
Bring a heavy coat. That'd be one of them. Another bit of advice, if you have the resources to, bring a car, because it's very nice to get off campus and to see Princeton, which is very nice, and also be able to drive to maybe the Jersey Shore, which is only like 30 minutes away.
Get more involved on campus. You have many options with clubs and organizations that you can join here at Rider, so definitely get involved.
I would say don't be afraid to put yourself out there and open up to people, because this is a time where you really discover yourself, and so I think it's important that you feel comfortable around people and you just tell them about you, because it's surprising how accepting people can be.
I would say definitely buy your winter coat, bundle up, put on 2 pairs of leggings, and I would also say just get out there, get involved, and make the college experience your own.